Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney. Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm having some audio issues this morning. Let's see where we at. Boom. Try to get it fixed. All my levels is working, but I'm not hearing myself. Okay, shit. There we go. Mic check 1, 2. There we go. God dang it. Got a little short in my wire over there. Welcome. My name is Roddy Perry. You're tuned in to Roddy Perry Live. Welcome. I know y'all like, hey, man, what you had yesterday? Dude, I had planned everything in my soul to be on live yesterday. Right? But, man, when I got off that plane, I just couldn't move. My mind wasn't working. My brain clicking. So we ran a rerun. We ran Friday's episode with Erica Hubbard, which was a good episode. So I wanted y'all to hit again. Thank you. Tanika Black is in the building. Alfreda, see you. Marie Jones, man, you guys, man, let me tell you something. You guys do my heart good. I come in this show, and how about this? It's more people that's seeing this show than you know. Like, I know for a fact we might be getting 1,000 viewers a day on Facebook. I know for a fact that the YouTube is growing, and we got people in Dallas. Thank you, Dallas, Texas. I'm coming to see you. I got a film screening in March in Dallas. I'll be in Dallas for full 4 days. I'm kicking it, smoking cigars the whole night. This weekend, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, goes down. Silly Rabbit Comedy Club. You know what, Maria? I do not see you. I don't see you, so I can't bring you in. Try to go out and come back in. Go out and come back in because I do not see you. I'll let me generate another link too that I get to you too. Yeah, I see you on my phone. Sylvia Crawford, welcome. You guys are welcome. Thank you for coming in today. Shot a movie this weekend. The movie was very dope. Met some new friends, some new family, man. Very happy with the way it turned out. You know what I mean? Like as a comedian, you know, you do movies and I'm leading this movie, you know, so you do movies and you just hope it come out right. Director, concise guy, very dope guy. Let's see. There you go. Give me that. Copy that. My co-host for that we getting her here. There she go. Stop right there. I see you, baby. Stay right there. I was about to send you another link just in case, but you got in. This platform has been kind of acting crazy lately. Granny Wiles is in the building. Happy Tuesday. Alfreda Jackson. Matter of fact, I might have Maria come back on Wednesday if she got time. I'm gonna just throw it out there. You never know. Maria, like she got her little hair looking cute. Okay, let me find out. Okay. So my co-host for the day, I said, "You ready?" She said, "I'm in there, Rodney Perry." She said, "But I did hurt myself." I said, "What?" So we about to find out. She was shadow boxing or something. She's knocking some folks out. I seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Miss Maria Sanchez. Miss Maria. There you go. Boom. Hey, Maria.
Hey, Mr. Perry. Good morning.
Turn your phone sideways if you can.
Okay.
Yeah, that put you all the way in there.
All right. Let me set it up.
Tilt up.
Put it up. Tilt.
Victor Marshall is in the building. What's up, Vic?
Move it back. Yeah, that's what it is. There we go.
Come on now. Maria Sanchez, fabulous comedian. Maria, well, where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
You are from Baltimore.
Yeah.
I know you work in the Baltimore area, but I thought you might have been from somewhere else.
No, straight out of Baltimore.
You be feeling real New York to me sometimes.
Well, back in the day, I used to run up there. I had to put on my accent, B.
Word up. Hey man, such a fabulous comedian. I thoroughly enjoy you on social. And one thing that the pandemic gave us was each other. Like, I got a chance to make some friends. What's up, Cedric Wilson in the building? Came out to see me on Friday in Chicago. But we got to be friends. Like, one thing the pandemic created, whether it was regardless of the social site, it kind of evened the playing field. Yeah, you had to respect everybody because a lot of times you could only hear their voice, and a lot of times when I was coming up, the vets wouldn't even talk to a young comic. But as we dealt with the pandemic, you kind of had to give everybody respect, man. Whether it was Clubhouse or Instagram or Facebook, it was a very even playing field. What's your thoughts on that?
See, my mentality during the pandemic, well, we got a group. It's 3 of us. It's Woo Woo, Ray Diva, and me. So we took that opportunity, like everybody was on Clubhouse and all of that. We took that opportunity to go touring. So all the places that we wasn't allowed to go, they needed us. All those clubs,
Get out of here. Great idea.
Yeah. So
y'all essentially risked y'all lives to go for these jokes.
We died almost. Because we went.
Did anybody get sick?
Nope, nobody got sick, thank God. We went to the heart of Atlanta. We was in Alabama, Mississippi, Chicago. We was everywhere.
You know what? I remember y'all coming here.
We came down to Atlanta.
Uptown. Yes.
Yeah, we came down to Atlanta. That's when the first time I met you, though, it was around 2009 or 10. And you were hosting Uptown?
I don't know.
But did you ever host a show Uptown, a clean comedy show?
Maybe. Was it a TV show taping or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been Who's Got Jokes.
Yeah.
That would have been when we was getting people for Who's Got Jokes. You had to be a baby then, though.
I was a baby. I couldn't even get on.
Get out of here, man. Yeah. It's just a wonder how time flies. Like, I've been knowing Ray Diva for years. And and I got Baltimore on my schedule, man. I might see if we can get you in as a host or something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But Baltimore, I got Baltimore coming up in the next within a month.
All right.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, I'm Rodney Perry. You're tuning in to Rodney Perry Live. My co-host for today, comedian Maria Sanchez. Is Maria Sanchez a stage name, or that's the game your mommy gave you?
Nah, it's a stage name.
Is it?
Yeah, my first time performing, my family was like, if you're not funny, we're going to boo you.
Wow, how about that, family?
So I said, okay, well, you ain't gonna boo Maria Sanchez.
I leave her alone. Yo, that man, you know what, man? My cousin is on here right now, and sometimes your family is your toughest critics, man.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Sid has always been one to come see me. Cedric Wilson, he's always one to come see me. But I got uncles and different cousins. They ain't never see me live. You know,
I got cousins that live in the house with me. Never came to a comedy show.
hey, you know what? They'll be around. They'll come around.
They come when I get big.
Yeah, they'll be soon. You'll be like, what you doing here? But you know what it affected for me. I even now I still don't invite people to shows.
Right.
Because they trampled on my little feelings so hard. You know when I wanted to see somebody. All right, let's jump into the show. My co-host for today, Miss Maria Sanchez. Okay, Maria.
Shout out, y'all.
Are you a hooper?
Basketball? No. Yeah. More football.
Yeah. Oh, you're more football girl.
More football girl.
All right. NBA All-Star Games this weekend. Get this. A white man for the first time in NBA history wins the dunk contest. His name is Mac McClung. He did a 540 dunk, spin around the world, reverse to win the dunk contest. Is it over? Is it over as we know it?
They're going to find something that he did to cheat.
Wait a minute.
I know they're going to find something he did.
What the hell? He got some lifts in his shoes. Something
happens.
They talk about the Jermaine Dupri. This hot news. Jermaine Dupri and Diddy. It's official. The versus is going to happen.
What?
Who do you like in the Jermaine Dupri Diddy versus?
Why did they put them two together? All the money they stole from their artists.
There you go. See, you all in their business. They definitely both curated a lot of artists. Juno say he like Diddy. I don't know though, man. Diddy has some stuff. Like Diddy has some big hits. He got Biggie. He got Mace. But Jermaine Dupri.
112.
Oh, that is 112. You're right.
You got
But Jermaine Dupri got artists.
He got the Brad.
He got the Brad Tat. He got
Cross.
Don't he got what's the name too? What's her name? Nick Cannon was married to.
Mariah Carey?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was a thug at one point in time.
He was thugged out. That wasn't it. I mean, I think she did a video with Biggie or something, but I think that was Jermaine Dupri artist.
Yeah, because she was with Bone Thugs, Old Dirty Bastard.
She liked them thugs. How about that? Hey, Mariah. Yeah.
Yeah, go back like babies and pacifiers. They was together. Wait up. No, that wasn't no BBD or nothing like that. They wasn't in it. Because I was, he
was with Diddy for a minute though.
But do you know I was listening to that song Poison?
Mm-hmm.
And it said backstage,
underage,
adolescents. Smile.
What you trying to say?
Action took place.
Hey.
Don't forget the J, the I.
Oh man, don't say it ain't so. Not my guys.
They told us.
But they also had a young girl heartbreak. They didn't actually do nothing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I hope not. They're my guys. Hey, somebody else had a controversy. Oh, what's his name from Utah, the basketball player? Karl Malone supposedly got a 13-year-old girl pregnant when he was 20.
Wow. The mailman.
The mailman was mailing in that penis. And it's first of all, everything is hard to being a woman. And the whole controversy came up because the NBA didn't make a thing of it. Because of course they was in Utah for this All-Star game, so they included him in the festivities. But people are saying, "Yo, it's unacceptable. He shouldn't have been able to be a part of it."
Yeah, Mr. Perry, I remember when I was about 15, 16. I used to sneak off to places like that.
Okay. Right.
Not saying that it's right.
I heard my female counterparts say that before. They dealt with older guys when I can remember. Let me tell you something, Sanchez. I can remember being in grammar school, which would have been 5th, 6th, 7th grade, and girls in Chicago was getting in cars with grown ass men.
I went to an all-girls high school. It was Statutory Central.
Wait a minute. Statutory Central? It was the spot?
It was the spot.
Really?
And we loved it.
Okay. Are you serious, Maria?
It was the thing to have somebody with a nice
car.
Nice car to drop you off from school and a different person to pick you up from school.
All right. You know we got to talk about today. Because you had a really fiery post, not a week ago, week and a half ago. Somebody has borrowed one of your jokes, and bravely you did what I thought was dope. You called it a spade a spade. Yo, that's my joke. And the person is in your pool. Like when I first saw it, I was like, I mean, is that, but she would have absolutely seen you. But let's not get to that yet. We're gonna hold that for a second. We're gonna take a little break. We come back, more Rodney Perry Live. My special guest today, co-host Miss Maria Sanchez. Oh man, I can't. Yeah, let me tell you something.
This guy is dope.
I'm on the other side.
This guy is dope.
Hey, man, love, Mary Spake. And we're gonna take a break. We come back, more Rodney Perry Live. Wow.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Sean, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawneeScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawneeScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawneeScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Sean. Yeah.
That's my brother Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. They go every morning right here on Media Room 360. My co-host for today, Miss Maria Sanchez. Maria, thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Perry. You're an icon. And I'll be watching my little Tyler Perry movie. I say, like, get her. Speak up for yourself.
Yo, you know what? There's a story behind that. So I'm doing stand-up, Maria, at the Uptown, and one of the producers that we came to show. After the show, he's like, yo, Rod, man, I may have something for you. And you hear that, you like, this nigga ain't never gonna call me. But hey, man, hit me up tomorrow. I get a call early the next morning. Yo, Mr. Perry, Roger Bob wants you to come in and read for the role of Harold. I don't know nothing about this role. But I'm like, I'm going. So I go in and read. It's audition's never more than 2 pages. This page, Sidney McCurdy in the building. This particular audition is no bullshit, Maria. 10 pages.
Wow.
Of dialogue, 10 minutes. It's like that's a lot for audition. But I pride myself on I got my memory is pretty good, and I pride myself on being good. Being able to jump into it. I read the character, and he is getting tore up. His wife is tearing him up. His kids is tearing him up. And I'm like, dude, this dude has to have some sort of redemption moment.
Right.
And I got to that page and he showed it. And I was like, okay. So I can't inject Rodney Perry in it like I'm a man. Ain't no woman gonna talk to me crazy like that. I can't do that. I just gotta take it. What's up, Dr. Sabrina? And I take it. I take it all through the movie. They taught it.
Yeah.
He has his moment, and his moment is more valuable because of that. So I go in and read the casting director, Alpha Tyler, who is still to this day the best casting director I've ever read for.
Wow.
Nobody, you don't go into the office with nobody no more either. So, but I read for Alpha Tyler. She's like, well, Rodney, just take your time. I know it's a lot, and do your best. And if it's cool, if it's not cool, we'll just do it over. Right? So I have a great audition. She's like, yo, that was dope. She said, stay right there. She go into another office, bring me in there. It's another producer. It's like she was like, you might want to listen to this guy. So we read it again. Maria Sanchez, I kill it again. But now I'm even better because I'm, the more you read something, the more it's in your head. He go, hold on, man. What's your name? Rodney Perry. Why do I know your name? This guy happened to be the same guy that booked me for Johnson Family Vacation. Now God is conspiring for me. Right? So he goes, stay right there. Do. He calls Tyler Perry up on the phone. Tyler Perry, I'm sitting there. Tyler Perry's on. Hey, yo, what's up, dog? What you need? Hey, we got a guy here. Might be the guy. Might be Harold. He said, let me hear. I read again for Tyler Perry. Super smash it. Tyler Perry said, well, what's your name? Perry. We ain't related. I say, if we related, you'd have knew who I was.
Right.
Dude, I went on. So this is a Friday. He saw me on a Thursday. I went in on a Friday. By Monday, I'm on set shooting.
Wow.
Yeah, and that movie has been a constant way to give me some money, man. That movie, a little check come out of nowhere all the time. I'll be like, thank you, Jesus.
Every time I watch it, I'll be like, go ahead, Mr. Perry, get your change.
It really, and you know what, Maria, I always wanted a hood classic like a Friday, but fuck that.
Nah.
Family movies is a lick. You hear me? You don't hear nothing else from Rodney Perry, get yourself in a family movie because the family movie never go away. Easter,
never.
Christmas, all those days, they'll come up. Yeah. And so I just shot a movie in Chicago this weekend. It's called A Thanksgiving Christmas. I'm number one on the call. She was really excited about that. Shouts out to Quincy Trent, my director, man. The dude killed it. Gospel Heifers is in the morning in the building. Welcome. Also, Alfreda Jackson, I see you. Trina Pinkert, I'm ready to sign me up for a family movie. Trina, you better get over here and get this family movie. Hey, if y'all want to come in, talk to your boy this morning, please come in and talk to myself and Maria Sanchez. All right, Maria.
Yeah.
Do you know who damn son Idris is? Don't try it. Don't look.
No.
Damn son Idris is the star of Snowfall. The dark-skinned brother. He's actually from London. He's the star of Snowfall. And he's the latest boyfriend of Lori Harvey.
Yeah. You know what, Mr. Perry?
What do you think about Lori Harvey? And I know she get a lot of flack, but I mean, it's okay for a girl to date, right?
Yes. And this is what I be talking about. When I explain to men, men who say women supposed to go half and all of that. When a woman is with you, people assume that you're having sex with her.
Agree.
So that's what Lauren Harvey's problem is. People assuming that because she's
having sex with everybody she date, and that may or may not be the truth at all.
That may or may not be the truth. If she was a man, nothing would be said. It's just a double standard. Her father been married 4 times. So why wouldn't she date around?
Right. I mean, she's in her 20s.
But that's the thing though, Mr. Perry. People always trying to put stars on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
It's people out here. You got 4 kids, 5 baby fathers. And you
we know that she having sex 4 kids for fuck.
Right. But you talking about Lauren Harvey. Because she didn't want to be with Michael B.
I just did the math. 4 kids, 5 baby fathers?
Yeah, sometimes you have a possible one.
Okay.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, people always put stars on a pedestal.
But she ain't even a star. She ain't famous for nothing.
Exactly. But being Steve Harvey's daughter. So they put her on this pedestal.
Well, so let's stop right there. She's Steve Harvey's stepdaughter. Steve Harvey got some real daughters. I know them. They my friends. But I get it. The girl is gorgeous.
Right.
She's a pretty girl.
Maybe, you know what though? But maybe because she's in the public eye, people see it. But a lot of women, we sneaky with stuff like that.
I don't know, man. I hear what you're saying, but I mean,
I think it's just a
should she be more discreet, or am I being a sexist?
I think it's a double standard. Because if you look at any
you wouldn't say that to no guy. He show up girl after girl after girl 50 years. Wow.
You know, like certain movie stars at the Emmy.
Let me ask you this, though, Maria Sanchez. Is there another set of rules for women?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's still the same all across the board as far as smile and be pretty. Be chaste.
Wow.
And don't be loud and obnoxious. Stay in your place.
Really?
And it's older comedians, vets that's like that.
Wow, how about that? Hey, Victor Marshall says Lori can date whoever she wants, but to have so many relationships is an indicator or something like that. She's not long term. So saying that the fact that she's had so many that she's not even looking for a long term relationship, and does she need to?
Right.
Wow.
Like,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like for real, every woman, and I will say, if you're out on a dating scene or whatever, you have at least 5 men. You
5?
Yes.
No. Maria Sanchez, 5? Is that fair?
At least 5.
Ladies in the chat, Maria says,
not necessarily having sex, though. Not necessarily having sex.
But 5.
You got about 5 men in your rotation.
Get out of here. I don't know. Did I have at my? I'm trying to look at my height of my flyness. Did I have 5 chicks? Maybe.
All right, but think about this, Mr. Perry. When a woman walks
Joyce,
outside,
he can't believe it. Joyce, he can't believe it, Maria.
When a woman walks outside, right? It's men that's going to try to talk to her.
Right.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So 5 is a modest number.
Modest.
And nowadays, these girls is not playing.
And then you got men in your DM.
Mm-hmm.
So you got men in your DM on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Then you go outside, then you got men right there. So by the week, a woman usually gets about 7 to 8 numbers. Now me, I'm not one of them ones that I don't care. You blind, cripple, or crazy. You not beating me up in the street for me not giving you a number. I give you my number, and by the time you call me back, I been to block you or whatever. But I'm not no, get away from me, and they bite you in the forehead and beat you with wine bottles.
Who bite you in the forehead?
They do. The girl in New York, she was going to the store, get some wine, minding her business, wouldn't talk to the guy. They bit her in the forehead.
That's unacceptable. That's somebody trying to take your beauty away.
Yeah. And now we have to have a talk with our young girls. Like how, like, don't reject these men as you want to. You can't be like, get out my face, nigga. You been on the corner all day. What I'm gonna do with somebody like you can't do that.
It's a way to do it.
It's a way to do it. And you just gotta say, hey sir, yes, here go my number. And you know you can't give them the wrong number because they call you right then.
They call right on the spot.
Right on the spot.
Once they used to have a joke, but a joke like that, Franz Cass, he said, 555 555 Bitch, where you live at the movie theater?
But yeah.
Gumbo Podcast says, I have 0 men when I was dating, never more than 2. I don't have the attention span for more. Yeah, Sidney McCurdy says, Rodney Berry, you know, you was always married. You know, I've been married for 26 years, so I've been married. It's a lot of women wanted to give me some of that stuff back in the day, Maria.
I know.
I got a little fat stomach now, but when I was like young like you,
Mr. Perry, you know, daggone well, some little young thing will be like, let me get a spot, Mr. Perry.
Oh God. All right.
But you beyond all that.
Joey. He says he has one for every week. Oh my God. People are out here wilding.
Because you gotta realize, all right, especially I'm a single woman, Mr. Perry. Right?
You out here in these streets.
Right. So
how often are you dating?
I don't date.
Cause you be in the comedy streets every night.
Exactly. So what I'll do is I meet a little boyfriend at a comedy show. He'll buy me some wings. You know, we exchange numbers. And then he want to come to the next comedy show. And I'm like, no, you can't keep coming to the comedy shows like that.
Dog, stop stalking me.
Exactly. So we get weighed down. So say a non-pay week. That non-pay week, we going right to those numbers from those guys that we shrugged our shoulder.
Yo, what's up? Well, let's go eat something.
Yeah, because by the time you weighed down, just men just boom, knocking at your door.
How they do it?
They weigh you down. Just
all right.
Need anything?
Okay. We gotta cover this. Maria Sanchez pre-show. She has her ritual. You know, I turn on my Instagram. I see you punching. And I was really impressed. I was like, let me find out that Maria got hands.
Mr. Perry, my back is taped up. All this is taped up.
Oh, goodness gracious. Coco Fresh, come on in.
I pulled a major muscle.
Did you feel it while you was punching or did it hit you later?
You know, over 45. It hit you later.
First of all,
you can't even remember what you was doing.
You're not 45.
Yeah, 45, Mr. Perry.
Are you serious? Maria Sanchez.
1977.
Get out of here.
1977.
I wouldn't have put you over 35, 38 tops. Get out of here. You're a grown-ass woman.
From now on, Maria Sanchez is 35.
Easily. You could easily pull it. 45 and flawless, they say.
Okay.
Yo, this is bananas. You know what?
That's because I don't got no kids, Mr. Perry. Kids.
No. You're a black person in America, though. And that make a difference. Like, black really don't crack.
It don't.
So tell me your comedy ritual, like, cause you was in the car, you was hype, you was punching the air, and I was like, stop right there. First of all, what service you got? Cause your phone never drop a internet.
I got 2.
Yo, whatever you got is freaking amazing. Cause you be driving all over the city, motherfucker never go out. I'm impressed.
Yeah, we learn how to take the Wi-Fi off when you outside.
So it's going on the 5G or whatever.
Yeah. So you just because you come out the house and sometimes it just don't disconnect. So you just put your Wi-Fi on, you drive all through the city. But that night,
I forgot that is you Gumbo podcast.
Yeah, that night I was doing a show in the area. You know how you get when you drive into an area, you like, oh man, it's gonna be one of them shows.
It's a battle show. Some shows is battle shows for anybody tuning in. Sometimes you go in knowing that you're gonna have to motherfucking get to them, whether it's the other comics or whether it's even dealing with the audience that night.
Yeah, and I knew that this was a free show, so the people could get in free.
You putting the work in, Maria. You how many times a week you up?
Probably 3 to 4.
Yeah. That's a good amount of time. That's a good amount of it. Somebody tell me they getting up once a week. I'm like, you need to move. You need to get out that area.
Yeah. But I'm consistently booked. That's good. I do this professionally. That's good.
No day job?
No day job.
Come on.
I do a dash.
I mean, but you do that as you see fit.
Right.
I'm not mad at DoorDash. So you just give people hot food. You ain't going getting their groceries at the grocery store.
Oh yeah, we do all that now.
Really?
Yeah, and tip your DoorDash driver, cause I know all the restaurants. Huh?
You got to.
Yeah, and don't order from restaurants where your food bag is not stapled. Cause I'm getting some fries. I'm getting a nugget.
Wait a minute, Maria.
I need a little wing.
Like I ordered 10 wings. What the hell?
Right. And you ain't tip. So I take the tips off.
Word. Hey y'all, I'm Rodney Perry. Rocking with me today, my co-host, Miss Maria Sanchez. Thank you for coming in. And Maria is she done hurt her arm shadow boxing.
Yeah. Let me see, Mr. Perry.
See what you got. Let's see what you see the jab. Let's see the jab. Ha, 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 ha. Yo, hold on, Maria. I can't see your footwork, but you box.
I spent 6 months in the cell, Mr. Perry.
You know how to get people up off you.
Commissary necessary, Mr. Perry.
Hey, I'm that man. Talk to me about Baltimore, man, because Baltimore is one of my favorite cities. Baltimore people come out for Rodney Perry. They fuck with me. And I know Baltimore people don't just like people.
No. Baltimore is one of the hardest comedy scenes that I've seen.
Okay.
Now, I've been to Detroit. I've been to Chicago. I've been to Atlanta. The reason why I say Baltimore is so hard because we don't even have a culture of comedy here.
Okay. Educate me. What you mean?
As far as like New York, they might have a culture of comedy. Atlanta, y'all might have a culture of comedy. But in Baltimore, our comedy, like we only got the one club. And that's the Comedy Factory.
Right. But y'all got Magoobies and them other little
Magoobies, the county.
That ain't Baltimore proper.
Baltimore City.
Yeah.
We got, and actually, that's on the outskirts of Baltimore City, the Baltimore Comedy Factory.
Right.
So once you did that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've arrived.
That's it. You there.
That's it.
Now
so
what? Now what?
If you got a lot of people who don't go to the Comedy Factory. If you don't go to the Comedy Factory, you don't know where comedy is in Baltimore.
Oh, wow. How about that?
So most of the time, we are doing comedy in a bar, interrupting the scene that's already been there.
Yeah.
So we got to come in where people used to talking and having a good time.
And you got to educate them on how to even be at the show.
How to laugh, Mr. Perry. Because they laugh, oh, that bitch, she funny. Like, laugh.
Laugh, stop talking.
Oh, what she just said, man, that killed me. Laugh.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah, and then it's the mainstream side too. Like
What's the difference between Baltimore and DC?
For one, DC has a mecca of comedy.
Okay.
They're like the mecca of comedy. The Martin, Dave Chappelle, all of those people, Tony Woods, all of those people came from DC.
Y'all got Monique.
We got Monique.
Y'all got who else? Y'all got? Is Coco Brown from Baltimore?
Coco Brown, Monique, Dominique.
I thought Dominique was from DC.
And
Yeah.
So yeah, but the way that Baltimore treats you while you here make you say, forget Baltimore, but I'm not gonna be that way though. But I understand.
Baltimore's always been good to me, playing the Comedy Factory. Even from the first time I walked in there, they've always been good to me. I had a chance to kind of develop an audience in Baltimore, and they will come out. I tell you what, if they don't really mess with you, they're not buying no merchandise though.
No. And they'll let you know if you funny. You could watch, you can see a person in Baltimore in the audience that whole night like this.
Yeah.
And then they will come up to you. Oh man, you was funny, man. You do that comedian. Man, stay at that comedian, man. You gonna make it. Like, why you ain't laughing?
So tomorrow we got women on this show talking comedy, and if you can't come, I would love for you to come back and just chop it up, man. What do you think, like, as a woman in comedy, like, and me and Lunel had this conversation yesterday, and she was like, "Why you got all them young comics on there?" I'm like, man, it matters what they going through. It matters what they're going through, and you had an opinion when you were a young comic. We had that conversation. And so,
but I learned, Mr. Perry, for real, I don't know nothing. So I listen to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? If we was in a room with all of the vets in here, Maria Sanchez would be just sitting listening, because that's the era I grew up in. I grew up in the era when you around veterans, you shut up and you listen.
Let me tell you something. When I was a Rudy Poot, it was no other way you could be, because they would look at you like, nigga, who told you to talk? You don't shit your dumb ass.
Right.
To the show, Coco Fresh is in the building. As the Fresh Tarot. You can catch it on our show every Friday, but she's doing her Thug Thizzle on all her social.
But what you were saying about women in comedy, Mr. Perry?
I'm gonna bring on Coco and we're gonna finish the conversation.
Oh wow.
Peace.
So the question,
peace, Queen.
Like,
peace, Maria.
Coco Fresh meet Maria Sanchez. Maria Sanchez meet Coco Fresh. How about this, ladies? What is your journey as a woman in comedy? Like I always feel like women's worst enemy in comedy is women. And I could be wrong. Let me unpack this thing, Coco Fresh, because y'all see you shaking your head already. Okay. The only reason I say that is, say for instance, I'm putting together this group of women to talk tomorrow, right? When I put together the dudes to talk, it's like, all right, what time you want me to be there? That was it. Women like, well, who gonna be on there?
What?
Who else? Who else is gonna talk? I'm like, are you serious? Do it matter? All right, so that's one thing. But our audiences are populated by females, women. So, how do you affect women without them worrying about you taking a little man?
You want to speak?
Go ahead, Maria.
Maria.
I have a non-gender type comedy. Like my comedy will kind of play into both sides. So I definitely know that.
So you disarm the women with a more middle of the road, nothing gender specific.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So they can look at you like you're a dude if they want.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Okay.
Right.
And I know that if I wear a sexy top, my bottom not gonna be sexy. But if I wear a sexy bottom, my top not gonna be sexy. I'm gonna dress kind of like the around the waist.
I've never heard that my whole career. I've never heard that's very interesting. But the fact that you got to even think about that makes my point.
Yeah, you better.
Wow.
You're not going up there in no bustier and no stilettos and no tight pants and gonna win them over that quick. You got to do some self, that
deprecating comedy. Yes. Wow, Coco Fresh, is that true for you as well?
I mean, when I first got in, I used to care about that stuff. I used to always be like, I got to get the woman on my side. So I would say jokes to make them see that I'm human just like you. I'm not better than you. I'm not less than you. But yeah, I would think, but now my approach is, this is just me. You gonna get what you gonna get. But yeah, I would say from that perspective, yeah, I used to think about like what I would wear. I know that when I would wear sexy dresses and sexy clothes, I wouldn't get as much of a response as I would if I dressed down. And especially like, when you're trying to sell merch and stuff after the show, you want them to be on your side because you're trying to make money from the crowd as well. You want them to like you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So is it a thing like once you get them, you got them? Like as a fan, I mean, like once you get the women on your side, because men gonna follow.
Yeah. But you know what, too? It's about the type of jokes that you do as well. Like I try to not focus so much on sex jokes, jokes that'll make their man be like, I don't want your man to be thinking about what it's like to be with me.
Exactly. And see, my approach on those men, I know most of the time the woman then dragged him out the house. So I'm gonna have something.
But you can't control a filthy little dude. What he thinking? You feel me? Like he could be sitting there with his girl and slide you his number. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah, but it's all about her. Them comedy shows is all about the woman. Even when you do crowd work, you see a couple, I'm gonna talk to the woman first.
Right.
Like from that perspective.
I don't do that, right. Like I don't even see your woman if I see a couple, I'm talking to him, always talking to him. Yeah. And I like even my friends, like I had a friend pass away last year. His nigga wife came up to me. I didn't even know who she was. Because we were peripheral friends, but I did not know. And every time I said, Rodney Perry, it's me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, baby. I just don't look at you that way. I out of respect for your man. Now if I see you by yourself, I'm looking all up and down.
No, but I don't. If a man and a woman walk up to me to buy merch, I will talk to her. I don't even look at that man because most of the time she gonna tell him to get the money out.
Right. Hush.
Now we're living in a new world now. It's swingers and this and that out there. Do they come at y'all? Because I know I was in Orlando and Amber Bashir was featured. She said, Rodney, I done had 4 couples hit on me this weekend.
Yes.
Like, wow.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
No. Comedians?
Wait a minute. Maria. Wait a minute. What they be saying?
One comedian was like, let's just do it one time.
Oh, you mean like the headliners and the other comedians on the show with you?
Comedians comedians get fresh with me more than
audience people.
It's you know what? It's almost the same because women are terrible. Women are terrible. I've gotten groped.
What you mean groped?
Yeah, I got this joke about me used to being gay or whatever. And women will be
or
like,
whatever.
women will be like, yeah, grab my.
Let me tell you something. And I know
Women
this is wrong, but I think all women are a little gay.
No, what? Why? Why do no?
Thank you, Mr. Perry.
Tell you what I think.
No,
All women are.
None of the women I ever messed with were gay.
No.
I'm tell you why I say that.
Straight women attracted to me.
Except my wife. My wife is straight as they come. My wife is super straight. But
no, see, you make my camera go
out. Of having a threesome and having another girl come into your bedroom, that's almost like a given nowadays.
Yep.
I don't know, am I tripping?
You right, Mr. Perry. You not lying. These people is weird. They tell like one girl was the other night. Big old tall Amazon.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Andromeda says, man, women are whores. They feel on me all the time. But
I don't have these problems. I don't.
I've seen it, Coco Fresh. I've seen a woman go up to another woman, everybody straight, and touch their titties or do like, oh, your titties real, and grab the titties. I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna start.
That doesn't mean that doesn't say gay or that's just like.
What does it say? Okay, I'm a guy. Hey, dog, nigga, your balls look good in the jeans, my nigga.
No,
I don't care about a woman touching my boobies. I don't care about that.
Really? You a little gay? You a little gay, Coco Fresh?
That don't turn me on.
I had a female comedian grab my cheeks, open them up, and let them back go.
Two-handed?
Two-handed. Grab the cheeks, open the cheeks, and slap them back together.
What was you at?
A comedy show.
No. You were standing there going.
That's a lot of time.
No, I'm thinking I'm gonna get in trouble because my people behind me. So she do the same thing to my friend.
She was going down the line.
Going down the line.
Stupid.
That's a lot of time. That's too much time.
This girl, I'm telling you.
What'd you say while she was doing it? Did you say stop?
It happened so fast.
Look,
all you know is your
ass better not, male or female. Don't be opening up my cheeks, man.
Did she just do that? I felt like what's his name? Terry Crews.
Yeah, you was abused.
Yeah.
So you were shocked.
I was shocked. And then when my friend said she did it to her, it gave me some relief. But then it was just like, I'm not the only one.
Now you ain't special.
I ain't special.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I said she grabbed mine and opened it and closed. She said she did the same. I'm like, she did the same thing to you. So she just doing this.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lot of time.
That's a lot. Hey, y'all, it's Roddy Perry. You tuned in to Roddy Perry Live. Coco Fresh has joined us today. Thank you so much for popping in. And my co-host for this morning, Maria Sanchez, getting her booty open and closed. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah.
And if that's women though.
No, it's not.
It is, Coco Fresh. A dude could never open your booty, man. Even if they was gay. Gay dudes don't even open each other. That's women.
Listen, see, y'all been watching too much TV. That is not women.
This happened in real life.
Maria.
I know it happened, right? But it does not happen. Like, you got to look at the atmosphere that this is happening in. Every day ain't a comedy show. Every day ain't the nightclub. Ain't nobody going to the grocery store and a woman like, ooh, let me touch your titties. Let me open up your booty. That is not happening.
No. One time I was chilling at my homegirl house. So then one of my homegirls, she never, she said, look, my lip hanging out my thumb. And wanted me to look.
First of all, Maria, okay.
I ain't lying, Mr. Perry.
But you giving out some energy people like, okay?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna. First of all, if the girl, okay, I'm gonna say.
Why is she not have no pants on?
Right. And then telling you to look.
And you look too. You look, did you, Maria? No, I would have looked at that one.
That's the thing. I don't even tell my man, like, look, my lip hanging out my thumb. I don't talk to my man like that. So if she said that to you, she wanted you to kiss that lip. That's what she wanted.
Oh,
Let me call and ask her. Hold up. You talking about I missed the signal?
Give her my number. We'll bring on the air. Oh, my goodness. Hey, y'all, we are out of control.
Out of control.
That ain't right.
Maria, I think Maria just came out on the show. I don't know what happened. But
Maria, I'm back in.
I quit that. I quit.
You quit what?
Can you quit?
It's too much. The gaze is going crazy.
Gaze is wild.
I quit.
You can't quit, can you?
Yeah, you could. A girl can, but a man can't.
Nigga can't quit.
Nigga can't quit.
Your ass ever.
I'm telling you, because college, you as a woman, you explore.
I can't. I didn't.
All right. Well, you know what?
Let's get drama here. I bet she was gay for 3 years.
Like, it's some women that's like that. But I'm telling you,
all women are a little gay.
No,
so you ain't never hold
we
up.
Are all not gay.
Hold up. So
I
you
love
never.
it. I will take.
Don't say that.
All right, listen. Some coochie.
All right, listen.
I will.
Have you ever had a lesbian coworker buying you lunch?
No.
So you don't got no gay friends?
Of course I got gay friends. Gay friends.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
We jumping up the Wednesday show.
Gay male friends. I have more gay male friends than female friends.
Well, One Act Drama says she was gay for
what that mean?
several years. She just retired. Hold on, stop right there.
Oh,
hello.
Peace, Drama.
First of all, I ain't never been gay. My eyeballs be gay though. My eyeballs do be gay.
What you mean by that?
Because I would never in my life put my mouth or any other part of my body on a woman or allow.
First of all, hold on. Everybody stop.
But women be having.
Hold on, Drama. Stop right there. Hold on. Don't say no. Nothing. My head about to explode. This is too much for me.
Women look at women all the time.
Women are beautiful, but don't touch me. We're gonna have to square up if you touch me.
If I'm looking at a woman, I'm looking at like if she got nice titties, I'm like, oh, I want my titties like hers.
Yes.
But I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna put my mouth on them titties. I'm
but
not.
Look. A dude would never be like, dog, I ain't tripping, but nigga, your titties look crazy. It shit never happens.
So you ain't never looked at a man and look at his.
I'm secure enough to say if a guy's a good looking guy or not.
Right. Okay.
You know, but nigga, I don't be looking at specifics like that. This nigga.
You never see somebody be like, he got some nice arms.
Right.
Never. You can give me the face. I don't give a damn. I don't believe in face.
I watch women. Women look at other women's. What they do is they look at your body to see how your clothes fit in that to see how your clothes fit.
So Maria, you got a big shirt on today, but you look like you're a fine ass woman.
Thank you, Mr. Perry.
Just at a glance.
That's what I was saying. That's why we got 5.
That's why the lady pulled your booty cheeks apart and put them back together.
That was homosexual activity. I would have had. She would have had.
She do it again. I'm a
but
fuck.
Maria stood still.
Guess Maria still got
booty cheeks apart.
Got residual gay on her, so she don't have a natural response. She still got a little gay on her.
Okay.
Gay crumbs.
Right.
Everybody stop.
I got gay crumbs.
Yeah, you got little gay residual on you.
Yeah, gay remnants. All right, we got to reset to the top of the hour. Oh my God, how did we even get here? And why is people opening Maria's booty? We'll be right back, y'all.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey. Make some noise. Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago to Mississippi, let's give it up for America's #1 funny man, Rodney.
What up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. You tuned in to Rodney Perry Live. This show to turn into maybe one of my favorite shows. First of all, everything is better with women. Everything. You throw a barbecue and it's 15 dudes there and no women, guess what? It's a horrible barbecue. I don't care how good the food is. Everything is better with women, and that is true of this show as well. I still feel like a woman's worst enemy is other women. Let's talk about it, ladies. Like, we got One Act Drama. One Act Drama come on this show. I bring up all the time. You know, I ask Drama, can you come in? She'll pop in. Guess what? People hit me up. Women, female comics. I see you like drama. I see you like drama on there. Drama, you know, me and Drama friends. And, you know, I can come on. Okay. Whatever. Am I wrong?
You not, Mr. Perry.
Fresh.
You
not at all.
You not. Cause
drama
is the natural
fun.
competitiveness of women.
Women love me, and men that I've done shows with will attest. Women love me because I'm a good time. I'm the home girl. But the women that don't like me, they look a certain way.
They boring. Nah, it be ugly. It be the ugly girls that got an attitude.
The female comics that don't like me, when I tell people this person treated me dirty, they be like, look at her though.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, one of them you brought up on your show. Matter of fact, she done been brought up 2 or 3 times on your show about her looks. And she was very nasty to me. And my response to her was,
no.
I looked at her and I said, I see why you're treating me this way. And that was my response to her being ugly to me.
You didn't say that.
She wear them little heels.
I did. I said, I see why you're treating me this way. In her face.
Hey, Mr. Perry proving his point. Hold up,
everybody,
Mr. Perry proving his point.
Hold on, Coco Fresh, what are you saying? Let me hear it.
It be them ones that gotta wear kitten heels. Like if they can't wear full stilettos, them little heel bitches. They be mad.
No stilettos.
They be mad.
Well, you got some Tim's on. You got some Tim's on, Maria. We are
right. These ain't getting it. Nah, they ain't getting it.
Nah, Maria. But if you had to, Maria,
I think I saw you with the joints on one time you was dressed up.
That was a picture.
It's still you
what kind of heels did you have on?
Like this.
Did you have kitten heels?
No.
No. Okay. Let's talk about it, ladies. Why is that? Why is it whether it's the more attractive ladies or not? Why is it so difficult for women to support other women?
All right, let me tell you.
Women treat me well because I guess I don't have no problem with the pretty girls.
I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Perry, because I see it all the time. Like when I do a show with a nice looking headliner, you know what I'm saying? Now they know.
How about this? A nice looking headliner will tell your little funny ass to go sit down somewhere. They won't even hire y'all.
No.
Oh, you talking about a woman headliner?
Yes.
Oh, they don't fuck with me at all, except for Coco Brown, but she loved everybody.
Yeah, Coco Brown.
Coco Brown is cool, but I really don't even get booked by a female headliner.
Maybe it's not enough of them.
I reached out to some more.
Should be more female headliners than answer, maybe.
They told me.
She said what?
When I reached out.
Go ahead, Maria. I'm sorry.
I reached out to some more. I was like, and somebody reached back. If you support some more, you need to buy some of her stuff.
It probably wasn't her. I'm sure that wasn't her.
I said it. I knew it. I was like, I'm gonna tell some more. You treating me like
But
this.
I've only ever seen some more with guys on her shows.
I was told that's the only thing she uses, guys. That's what I was told.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why I
I
don't
was
care.
told that about, like, I met Adele
Some more don't
Gibbons.
mess with no females like that.
Yeah, I met Adele Gibbons. She was such a lady, very kind, but she was, she was just like, because they brought me, I think somebody was bringing me in to try to feature for her, but she had a male with her, and she was just like, I'm trying. Basically, it was just like, I don't do you, I don't do, and women. I respect that. I respect that.
You respect the fact that at least she told you.
Yeah. Your face.
Yeah. Well, she didn't tell me. I think it was somebody else that told me, but she was real kind about it. Like, I don't.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. But how about this? Ari Spears has been noted for not having black comics on his shows.
Oh, I was there. I was there when Aries told, actually the guy who Aries did, he features for Adele Gibbons now. But he told my dude Tyrone Burston at the Comedy Zone. Tyrone was hyping it up, everything. The day of the show, they was like, Aries ain't doing you.
Yeah, TK Kirkland does that in Baltimore.
He don't want to have black comics on with him?
TK Kirkland, nope. He hires white comedians and tell them to be clean.
Really?
Wow.
So he gonna make sure you stay out of his lane.
I was told Joe Torre is the same way. And when he came to Dallas, he had a white person too.
Really? I wouldn't. Look, I'm an old black man in America.
Go where y'all clubs at.
I'm not gonna go out of my way to get no white man. Now if the club book them, sometimes I can't control it.
No,
but
I got a call from a booker saying, what white comedian that can open up for TK Kirkland?
But I feature for a lot of white headliners. I feature for a lot. So I don't know how it is on that side. I don't know if they request a black woman, but I feature for a lot of white headliners.
No, he does this in both.
I know who was like that, who got some flack recently was George Lopez, because the Latin comedians say George won't work with them. But I know for a fact, back in the day, George was working with a Mexican comedian named Rudy Moreno, and he said over time Rudy started to mimic him. And he stopped working, and he hadn't worked with another Latin comic since. But do you have a responsibility to work with people that look like you, male or female, black or white?
Yeah, because it was done for me. It was done for me.
Give me Coco's response first. Give me Coco's response.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Like every time I do a show, because when I see another black female comedian, that's me. So I'm going to give them what I wish somebody gave me. Absolutely. Every show I try to throw in a black female. Absolutely.
Wow. What's your thoughts, Drama?
I feel like you have a responsibility to highlight whoever is underrepresented. If you have the platform, like if you realize you are the majority and you are the one who is constantly paid and booked, you have a responsibility to highlight those that are underrated or just not viewed. Yeah. So
Maria, that's not your job, is it? To be fucking hiring? You ain't fucking the motherfucking unemployment.
Exactly. I think you move how you want to move. For the most part, I'm going to put on a female that's just like me, because females have done it for me. So I'm just doing what was told, what was taught.
Wow, and that definitely affects everything, like how you came up. I saw, cats like Sid the Entertainer, they would create space for us, man. And but by far the human being that does affect my career most was Monique. And I was, she when she got ready to go to a girl, she called me. She was like, "Yo, I want a girl. I want some girls to tour me. I want to sew into them." She told me that. And she said, "Do you know this girl, Corey B?" And I was like, "I do know Corey B.
Love Corey.
Chicago, she did this."
Corey's dope.
And we had a conversation about Corey B. And then I called Corey B because I know Monique. I called Corey B. I'm like, "Corey B, Monique really, really likes you. Go out there and kill it." Because the one thing that I know more like, and I like as well. You got to be funny. You got to be knocked down funny. If your ass come, if on a scale of 1 to 10, your comedy is a 5 or 6, you ain't ready to feature for Rodney Perry. I need you to live at an 8 or 9. You know, I need you to be damn near on the way to being on your own. Go ahead, go.
But a lot of female comedians, like they be, sometimes we be on some slick shit. Like we be trying to sniff up. Like if we see another female comedian and they, you know, we looking at who they touring with, and we try to, you know, sniff up and be like, okay, let me see, is this woman, is she funny or is she sleeping around with the headliner to get on? Because it's a lot.
Does that happen?
And it's a lot of that. Like it's a lot of ladies that's on the road. If you see that one woman that's on the road with that dude all the time,
let me tell you, it's women out here that go on pussy tours.
Listen, I get accused of fucking delay,
but it's women out here who will go around and will,
all right, you have drama. Go ahead.
I get accused. I'm not gonna say accused. Like people kind of be like, "How you end up with delay?" And then I'm like, "Oh, that's my dog." They be like, "You know, I thought y'all was fucking."
Now, is that you or is that him?
It's neither one. Like he don't even.
No. Hear me out. Listen to what I mean when I say that. Like, is his persona as a ladies' man affecting you?
I think so.
You know what I mean?
But he always says, because and once people get to know, they're like, "Oh, that ain't even her character." Like. Now that people are getting to know me, they know better. But when I first came on, everybody was like, "Oh, they fucking." Like it's even on his YouTube in the comments, it'll be like, "Oh, they gotta be fucking. She cute, and you know, D-Lay get all the bitches." I'm like, D-Lay ain't never tried to get me. Like he ain't never I've never felt uncomfortable.
Now now hold on, stop right there, ladies. You bring up a good point. Are you offended if a dude don't hit on you? Let's start right here. Maria Sanchez, are you offended? You a good-looking woman? Are you offended? If it did, like I know this nigga did not just let the whole week go by without saying nothing about nothing.
Well, Mr. Perry, most people on the scene know that I don't even like dudes, so I'll be offended. No, I wouldn't be offended.
Or even the other way around. You working with a female headliner for the weekend and she.
No. I wouldn't be offended.
Not with that pretty skin, all that pretty skin of yours.
Nah, but no, what as far as like those headliners and females, I did a show for Turay. And I headlined it at Warm Daddies. A female comedian called me, "How you get up there?" And hit up Turay. And was like, "You hired her, won't you hire me?" Like me and her on the same level or something. Then she turned around. I tell her, "Hey man, I'm doing this with this headliner." "Oh, he only like mixed chicks."
Is that true? Was it true?
I don't even know. I ain't even care because that wasn't my business. Wow. So then I tells him, he like, "Oh yeah, she gave me some head," and showed me text messages. And how she don't even remember she gave
the same girl?
Same girl.
So she assumed you did what she did to get there. Like, but comedically, you just superior to her. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. If you gonna be, I mean, if that must have been some terrible head. Like I don't knock women that sleep. You get what you get. But if you're gonna be giving something, you need to get at least 5 minutes. Like you need to be, it need to make sense.
Why you trying to boomerang? Why you trying to go back to you're just due off of my, you know what I'm saying? Like you already put your work in.
Go ahead, Coco.
I'm just saying, like everybody got their way to get on, and I don't knock. Some people funny. Some people just have good coochie.
Right.
And my thing is this.
Or they got good business
if you're gonna go that route, you don't need to be sleeping with no big headliner and you ain't getting no jokes, no time, no nothing.
Completely.
Like, it's just that's you fucking up.
Look,
I'm sorry.
I tell my female, my mentees, people that I've helped and dealt with over the years, I said, look, smash guys that you would smash anyway.
That's right.
we grown.
That's
you know,
right.
you gonna see people that you're gonna be attracted to. That's okay.
That's
like
right.
the whole idea, I don't mess with comedians. You probably like comedians.
That
was the piece that was given to me.
Yeah.
Don't mess with none of these comedians.
No. And there's a certain amount of truth to that, but hear me out.
I dated comedians. That's what I liked. So
did it work?
Yeah, that's okay. But
hold up, did it work?
Never. Hold on, Maria. I'm just saying this, ladies. Like, like dudes that you would like, don't have sex to get ahead. One, half of these niggas ain't got no juice.
That's right.
They cannot help you. Yeah. He can't. He barely there.
Yeah. That's right.
He barely at the club.
Mm-hmm.
He can't even bring his own feature. He can put a word in, but to be able to make a call and go, yo, so-and-so featuring this weekend. And they don't ask no questions. They just say, okay, everybody got that.
Right.
Don't get me started.
You right, Mr. Perry. You absolutely right.
Well, you get some jokes. They can write for you. They can write some jokes for. They
ain't gonna do that. They only thinking about themselves.
Some old vaudeville stuff and give it to you.
Man.
Hey, you get it. Hey, you gotta get it. It's hard out here, Rodney. It's hard.
Nah, I'm telling you.
What's the percentage of women? When we talking women, what's the percentage of women that exercise that right, or who leave?
I don't hang with them. I don't know him, Mr. Perry. I don't. As soon as I hear something, you cut off from me. I can't do no vaginal touring comments.
I think it's a lot.
Wait, why she saying?
I think it's more men than women, though, Mr. Perry.
You think dudes is touring?
More dudes than women.
So okay, let's get in there. So dudes is touring with women for the sex, or women is having them on board?
Dudes touring with dudes.
No.
We seen it.
Yes.
They got booty cootie.
We seen it.
And
Maria,
I see it. I be seeing it. Listen, you guys got it harder than the women, honestly, when it comes to that. Because it's thousands, hundreds, millions of guys, more guys on the scene than females. Wow. So y'all gotta work harder than we do.
You know what?
You could put a show together and be like, I'm gonna throw a woman on the show.
I'm gonna share a story with y'all that I haven't told anybody. But I was touring. This is years ago with a headliner. It was a New Year's Eve show, and it's some kind of way we ended up face to face on like all the fanfare, and this motherfucker like low key sex played me on some shit, and I pushed that motherfucker back, and I ran like motherfucker Gone with the Wind. I was like, oh.
But imagine how many people went on tour with him and he did that and they didn't run.
But these male comedians,
I left my hotel room like 5 a.m. I was like, I'm getting out of here.
These comedians be jealous of female comedians. They be acting like bitches. It don't be funny.
Give me that. What that mean, Coco? What that mean, Coco?
Listen, like attitudes, like it's like I noticed, like when I was doing shows,
divas,
and it's a lineup of dudes, and they always like to sprinkle one female in there. It's like,
really,
it's like bitches, yes.
Oh yeah,
I know down here it's like that.
Go ahead, drama.
To me with Ali Sadiq. When he hit me up to do his show, dudes they hang at the club hoping like to get on. And I walked in and there was a veteran Dallas comedian that was like, I'm tired of seeing you everywhere. I'm trying to come up and get a spot. He was like, I came to get a spot with Bill. They tell me you already on the show. I come up, he just started naming shows and I was like, not trying to be funny. That sounds like a problem.
Hold up. That camp. D-Lay and Billy O come from that camp.
Okay, so we know we're not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that. We're not
gonna do that.
Let's not do that.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Let's not try to out nobody. And
well, Billy outed himself. He loud and proud with his flag.
No, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it.
Well, that's somebody that said it.
To be honest, I think Bill will say whatever he have to say just for the attention.
That's true.
Like, I don't think the guys get off, but
on his own platform and didn't take it down. So that's his.
Right.
That ain't nothing I'm assuming.
Indeed.
I'm talking about ones that act like they like girls and be mad at the girls when the girls get on. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's like crazy interesting to me.
That's the truth. That's why when you date, I don't date. When I date, when I was dating comedians, I didn't date a comedian that was at the level that I was on. Because we in competition with each other. If I'm going to mess with somebody, it's going to be somebody like a damn near A-lister. Somebody that's like, he was definitely.
I'd rather mess with a promoter or a club owner than anybody. That's the closest I come to comedy.
See, that's more risky to me because now if it don't work, you've closed yourself off to that club. And most club owners know other club owners and they could be like, nah, I don't fuck with her. That's worse than me.
They can do that anyway, though. They can do that anyway.
I got that good.
Oh God. Yo, crazy conversation. This is gonna be the show tomorrow as well. I wanted to talk to some ladies, and I would be honored to have all y'all come back.
But you know what though? I had women comedians tell promoters that I would run off with their money.
Huh?
Yeah, I had a promoter tell me the girl that stole my joke told her, don't hire her. It was only $50. $50.
Wow.
Probably like 7-8 years ago. $50.
So that wasn't y'all. That wasn't y'all first encounter with the joke. So Maria had a joke. Maria's so gangster. She posted the joke. She posted, but I told her, we talked offline. I told her, I said, look, you know, the only difference between the David Arnold thing and this is that the guy that stole David's joke was under him. And I was like, Dave, why are you making this nigga famous? You know, but what me and Maria had the conversation too is, and y'all tell me what y'all think. I think you have a responsibility as a person whose joke has been pilfered to go face to face, to go at them face to face. Now, let me ask y'all this, because I've seen guys and they mean well, right? Say for instance, this situation: Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish was on the Breakfast Club. They had already talked to Tiffany. They said, Tiffany, so-and-so, Cat Williams said you wasn't funny, blah, blah, blah. What you have to say about that? She said, you know, she had her 2 cents, you know, and I'm cool with him and my guy. She answered. And then Kevin came on the same show a few minutes later, and he basically was like, yo, this is my sister. If you going to say something, blah, blah. And he basically stuck up for her. But my question to y'all is, didn't she already do that? Like, do you need a man to step up on your behalf? Or, you know, is it the thing we hear about, you know, women need protecting, you know, and we should be protecting our sisters. I get that too. What should we do? Should we lay in the cut until somebody do something foul, or should we intervene immediately? Coco.
Intervene immediately. Absolutely, we need to be protected. Because what I found out, now I was doing comedy for 8 years by myself, on the road, everything, booking I ain't had no manager or nothing like that. And the treatment is totally different when you have a man that's with you, or somebody that the other people feel like, oh, okay, we can't mess with her. Yeah. It's a totally different, more respectable type of treatment. So yeah, I'm all for because I shouldn't. It's like I'm a woman, and
but you also my peer. You also my peer. Yeah. So
But I'm still a woman.
If somebody say something, do I
check
do it like?
that.
Yeah. Okay.
You check it.
And
I
that's-
remember I was he does on the internet, he does the what is it? That nigga gay. No, he don't do it no more. That nigga
Bank shot.
Bank shot, right. We was backstage at the Comedy Zone. It was a whole bunch of other comedians. I was hosting. One of the staff came in there and fussed me out for talking about a sponsor that didn't get permission for me to talk about. And Nick stepped in like, hold the fuck up. Hold up. And then right after that, old boy came back and he apologized. I'm so sorry. I didn't want you to. We need that.
Yeah.
We need that.
Wow. Thank you. That's the best response I've seen on that. What's your thoughts, Maria?
Most of the time when men take up for me as far as pricing, if they deal with the same promoter that I've dealt with, they try to lowball me. But I'll be like, how much they give you? And they tell me, and that's what I get.
Right. But that's one of the problems in general in comedy is we don't talk money. So you don't know what your equal peers is getting. You don't know what the people just above you get. I'll always talk money. If you ever got a question about money, and I have a theory on what you should be making, how you establish your price. Like say it's like I think your price should be like your monthly nut is let's say it costs you $2,000 to live every month. Your price is somewhere between half of that and a quarter of that. So anywhere from 1,000 to 500, if 2,000 is that figure, and that scale slides up and down as you require more to live, right? And so you should be able to do 3 to 4 gigs and clear your bills for the month.
Your bills for the month.
One act drama, and should a guy be stepping up and putting his 2 cents in, or is that in itself sexist?
I feel it's situational. So as far as pay, absolutely. D-Lay taught me when I first started out with him, you can't go on the road with me and then go do a $25 show because you just devalued yourself. He was like, certain stuff you do, you can't go back and do something else now because it's like, how?
You graduated.
Yeah. And then, of course, he told me do stuff that makes sense. Like Bill Bellamy called, it's a guest spot. Absolutely do that shit for free. Just be like certain stuff just makes sense to do business-wise and to get the fan base-wise. But as far as money, yes. But if it's a situation where it's literally me defending me, my character or something like that, I feel like a man should go off how I take it. So if I'm rah-rah and you my friend and you want to defend me, you rah-rah too. But if I'm kind of like, you know what, it's whatever. Then I don't want you to fan a fire because you don't know why I decided to say it's whatever.
Here's a great situation.
You're right.
So Jess Niche has a situation where somebody supposedly stole a joke. Corey Holcomb gets wind of it and go in on the other girl.
They still on the same show together.
I don't know what the particulars of that, but for him to go in, call a girl all type of bitches, it was just like, why are you in this?
Oh, see, I ain't know about that, but yeah, that's a prime example. Like, if I didn't rah-rah, don't rah-rah. Because I might already talk to the person. Like, you don't know how I've handled that. But
Coco first say no. Coco first say no.
No, I mean, I'm looking at it. I think Corey was just being a big brother. I think Corey looks at Just Nisha's family.
Sometimes big brother need to mind his business, don't he?
And I think that Just Niche probably didn't say that because she didn't want to mess up her opportunity. And even when you see stuff like that in another situation, you would check it. But if she's constantly got to work with these people and things of that sort, and it's gonna mess up her money, she might just have to be closed.
I've had that, and you know what I did? I told, and Steve Brown, he'll tell you, I had a situation with a female comic, and I wanted to rah-rah, but I couldn't because I had to think bigger picture and who was in that circle that I may want to work with one day. So I went to Steve and I said, hey, Steve, this is what happened. And Steve rah-rah for me because he understood why I couldn't.
Oh, but so Steve loved the rah-rah. Steve loved the rah-rah.
But Steve went to that person and was like,
I think the rah-rah is good because it's letting that other comic know, like, I see you. We see you. And sometimes they need to know, like, we see your ass.
So she knew I told because he wasn't there to know.
I'm going to give y'all this too. And this is one of my little idiosyncrasies. And I like women on my shows. I go out of my way to make sure women get on my shows. But if your ass is high maintenance, you are not going. If your ass need somebody to carry your bag, and my friend Kiana Dancy, love Kiana. She be bringing too much shit with her on the road. Kiana got motherfucking 5 or 6 bags. And I'm like, Kiana, what the fuck, man? She's like, all right, Perry, just help me. And I'm like, no. But I do go out of my way to have, I like female energy on the show. I like funny people. So if your ass is funny and a female, you rock it with your boy. And how about this? I've had other comedians clown the people I pick. Oh, you like her? She all right, I guess. You know, I'm like, damn, like let the girl live.
But you know what, Mr. Perry?
Go ahead.
A funny female is different from a funny male. Growing up as a funny female, you know, like the tomboy or whatever, I was always accepted. Some of these guys, funny wasn't always accepted. Ooh. So funny was either like a defense mechanism, or most of these guys growing up with a sense of humor usually get bullied or picked on or whatever.
So it is not a surprise when, to Coco's word, they be kind of bitchy. Wow. How about that? All right. Join us.
Because I realized it's two people in comedy. And it's people who, if it wasn't for comedy, you would be nothing. And it's people who came in comedy, they was already
like sorority, a fraternity or sorority. Yeah.
Yeah, they was already all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, without comedy, I would still be the person that walk in the room the funniest. And so a lot of people, their whole status, their whole character, their whole everything is built because of comedy. And without it, they would be nothing.
How about that? Stay right there. Jeff Brown.
First off, good morning.
Good morning.
I already know you, nigga. Good morning to the sisters.
Coco. Hey. That is Maria Sanchez, our co-host for today.
Good morning.
And of course, One Act Drama and Coco Fresh.
Okay. Let me say this first.
Are you wearing a robe?
Oh, because every grown man got one. I got some velvet shoes too that I only wear to New Year's. In New Year's, you gotta have some grown man shit.
I like a towel.
It's a See, very I got the big towels.
Your man with his towel wrapped around his.
Right?
No, just his waist.
Right?
Waist.
Now, let me say this to Maria. I have something, I don't know what it is about that goddamn DC Baltimore. What you finna do? That shit. I love that shit. I swear to God, it make me give up. Anyway.
Don't do that to me.
See, just did it again. All right. Tourmaline, Black Onyx, and another black one that I can't think of. I had it made anyway. Coco knows what I'm talking. Let's back up to something you said, Sister Maria, that is so deep. Being one of those dudes that I became a martial artist because I grew up on 60th and Damon, and anybody that knows Chicago know what's up with that address. I was way down on the ass whooping food chain. and you know, it's a food chain. And I was a guppy and there was sharks. So my humor became that defense mechanism. Number 2, comedy did not save me. I quit a job that was $1987 an hour to do stand-up. Those dudes that you are discussing, and Corey Holcomb is one of them.
Let me say crazy stuff.
I love.
Let you say, why did you put me on here?
Goodness gracious.
Okay,
Go ahead,
I'm like Mouse and Devil in a Blue dress. If you didn't want him dead, you shouldn't have left him with me.
You should have left with me, boss.
Okay, look here.
Go ahead. The show is over. We got to get out of here. But go ahead.
You got to get out of here. Okay.
Sure. As soon as you finish.
Well, I'll make it quick.
Okay.
You get a chance, go to Facebook. I paid homage to David Arnold.
Oh wow.
Corey Holcomb came on there with some foul shit. I had been avoiding him. I decided to lop his fucking head off, and I did.
He came on the feed?
Yes, he go to Facebook and look, there's a picture of me, Robbie Perone, and Dave. Just a few months before he passed away. As a matter of fact, I was probably in the last professional conversation he had before he passed away.
Wow.
And it was on some foul shit. And there's a long paragraph in Jeff Brown fine fashion where I ate his monkey ass up. If I can only use one sentence from it. Every time you open your mouth, I smell your father's cologne. Absence by Tom Ford.
Wow. Why we do that?
Why did we do that? Because it was time.
Let's get to the point.
Because it is time. The point is this.
I like Corey Holcomb.
The point is this. I don't, because of how he treats his friends. But
my point was not about his demeanor or his character at all. I was talking about how he stood up for Just Niche, but did she really need that?
That's the whole point, brother. That's the whole point.
No
man raised by men picks fights, because we know what fights mean. No man raised by men finds his way into any mess, especially women's. That is a sad, his very demeanor.
Yeah, because I'm tired of this just hilarious stuff.
Okay, well, and I don't have a dog, again, like a man. I don't have a dog in any race. But right now, we're on the brink of nuclear disaster. And when we're not on the brink of that, there is a system that is wide open trying to kill us. As a man and as a comedian, it is my job to bring light to social commentary.
But hold on, Jeff. Let me jump in there with you.
Sure.
Coco Fresh made a great point. I said, Coco, should you come to the aid of your woman? She said, absolutely, yes. And that's very clear. Isn't he just doing that?
Hold
on, Coco. Even if coming to your aid is coming to your aid against another woman.
No.
That's fine.
One little thing, Mr. Perry.
That situation though was not. I think that with Corey and Just Niche, I don't think that was. I think that was more like a man looking out for his little sister. I think that's more what that was instead of man and woman. And I think he felt some kind of way. I think it was, I could see when he did that. I think it was just more of just like, you're not going to be doing my sister like this. Like, she ain't going to say nothing, but I'm going to say it.
I love
That's
you.
what people in your family do.
Stay right there, Jeff Brown. Stay on pause. Go ahead, Maria.
How many men in jail for protecting women right now?
Probably 4.
Mr. Perry, your wife called you, this dude out here getting on my nerves.
But my wife know not to activate me unless it's bad.
And
my wife, you know, like to me, like the whole thing with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, she had the option to activate him or not.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of women do. They activate these men, and when they start a whole mess.
Oh, so wait a minute, you flipped the whole thing. So maybe Just Niche activated Corey Holcomb because she didn't want to deal with the girl.
No, I don't think either way, she had the power. She don't seem like that type. Activate him. Just Niche had the power to say, "Hey man, don't do that."
That's my business. I got
She might not have known though. She might not have known. I've been in a situation where a man stepped up and I didn't know.
I'm sure Corey wasn't like, hey, when I get on, I'm gonna tell her about. Okay. No, that's not even how he operates. So.
Are we? I think we're either missing or high hurdling the white elephant in the room.
Okay.
Corey has made a career of stirring in shit and making money off the smell. This is not first off, this is not two sisters about to get in a knife fight in an alley. This is words. This was not necessary. If he really wanted to do something as a high priest, which is what a man is supposed to be, he's supposed to bring peace to a situation. If I know both of these sisters, even if I don't like one, and I see this going out of line, I'm gonna pull rank like this. I'm gonna get the both of you to fuck on the phone.
Right.
But Jeff, that's not the way that platform works.
Yeah, that's
the
not
one thing that Corey is known for is calling people out on their shit, whether you agree with it or not. That's why people tune in, because it's like, I'm gonna put the shit out there. So he was just basically
like you was doing it for clickbait. You think it was just clickbait?
I disagree. People,
because when it ain't nothing out there, he still got pick out.
Come on now, Coco, if you could give me some vague cross streets to where I ain't going to ask where you live. Give me a couple of cross streets in your city.
Well, I was in Charlotte.
Okay.
The Plaza. What else? Independence Boulevard.
Okay, the Plaza and Independence Boulevard, they intersect.
Do they?
I need the cross streets. Just give me some cross
Sharon
streets.
Amity and Independence.
Sharon Amity and Independence. Okay. If I could tell you for certain that every Tuesday night at 8:30, there was going to be a gory fucking car wreck at Plaza and the other street, and I could guarantee it, there would be people at 8:15 lining that street every week.
True.
Corey guarantees a car wreck every week. Let's not call this about his truth and make it a thing. That is not that.
Perfect, guys. We got a couple of guys want to jump in, throw their 2 cents in there. This was about the ladies. Archie Musa, Hopgood.
What's up, fellas?
Woke up late today.
What's up?
You caught the conversation. You got something to add?
Listen, when you're in a relationship,
Archie Musa. I'm sorry, Miss Hopgood.
No, let him go, because I was still thinking.
The show about to be over in about 5 minutes.
Okay, so quick. Hey, when you're in a relationship with somebody, or you with somebody, you're each other's piece.
Huh?
That you're each other's piece.
PEACE.
Hold on. First of all, what you're not gonna do, Hopgood, is come on here and be wonderful. Okay.
Right.
Because listen, I'm a handful, and I joke a lot. And my wife, I be joking. It's like, you know what? You picking on me. I'm like, you know what? I got to back up and realize everybody can't take my palate. She's taking my palate because she chose to be my wife. So I have to tread as if I'm walking with somebody next to me, not behind me or in front of me, but next to me. So
somebody took him.
Sometimes.
Somebody took him.
Archie Musa is definitely looking into the camera today. Well done.
Yo, it's negative. Don't start me with that negativity. I just wanted to say, like, I'm a fan of Corey Holcomb too. I know he can get a little out of line sometimes, but I feel like anytime you want to speak up for a person, you really got to take into account how that person handles their disagreements.
That's what I see.
I feel like she might not be as aggressive, or she might not be as confrontational. Now, if you're not a confrontational person, I'm gonna try to handle that discrepancy the same way.
Everybody stop right there. Let me ask y'all something. And it's what I brought up.
Come on, Mr. Perry.
I'm a comedian. I trust my female counterparts to be able to deal with certain shit.
Thank you.
You know, and if I don't, then I don't respect you as a comic or a woman. Am I right?
But I'm
exactly.
No, Coco.
But if I think what it also does is it makes it be like, oh, okay, I'ma stop stealing her shit. I'ma stop that. Cause I don't want to get called out.
But if it's 2 women, that is none of your business.
I'm not gonna mess with her because I know that if I mess with her, that my shit'll get called out.
Coca, if it was you in one act drama, if you in one act drama, hold on, guys. Coca, is you in one act drama? I like both of y'all. Or if I don't like y'all, I don't know neither one of y'all. Guess what? If y'all beefing over jokes, then y'all need to deal with it.
Yeah, man should be getting y'all business.
What the fuck I'm doing in there?
Coco.
That's right.
Coco, I'm this your Uncle Jeff's imaginary tarot cards. Okay? I got
Y'all
this.
better fight for me. Y'all better.
I'm about
if
to.
I'm on a show
I'm about to.
and somebody's stealing my stuff, and you better say something to that.
Okay.
Like, bitch, you
And
know
that-
that was Coco
and
Fresh.
that, sis,
you better fight for
and
me.
that-
I'll fight for y'all.
That's your big joker right there.
Right.
You are losing your objectivity here because you, like all of us who can really write,
Passionate.
have had something stolen from us. All of us.
Facts.
Me, by the comics that y'all came up watching. When I tell you some of them kings of comedy, when I tell you some of them with their own television shows are on the road right now. My jokes call me from Cleveland. Hey, I'm out here with so-and-so. So, yes. So, this is what I think.
He said the jokes call him.
Yeah, the jokes call me from the road. Hey, Jeff Brown, it's Alfred from the hood. I'm out on the road with blank. I understand. But you are letting that cloud your objectivity again. I'll say it again.
Say it again.
Corey Holcomb, if he's going to guarantee a car wreck every Tuesday, you know what he needs? Drivers.
Jeff Brown.
And
it's
that's
not
what that's about.
It's not about Holcomb, though. It's more about defending somebody that doesn't need defending.
Brother, if Hopgood did it, it's not about that.
We can unpack the whole whole show.
Nobody give a damn about your schedule, Rodney. We need 45 more minutes, goddamn.
We do not have it. Yo, Musa, are you prepared to give your 2 cents?
Oh, my 2 cents is just saying, like, you just take into account the temperament of the person you defending, man. Like, if Coco Fresh likes to fight, I know I gotta come into this little altercation a little different than somebody who like
maybe my words is less than what she would have given. Ooh.
Yeah. I don't want to come in on 1,000 if I know that person ain't ready to defend themselves in a physical manner.
They ain't rah-rah. Don't come on.
Yeah,
first of all, who's defending themselves physically over a joke?
It depends on it depends on how does it go there. Because it can start out as a verbal altercation.
I know Maria Sanchez got them things.
Yeah.
That's why I posted. That was my therapy for not going in somebody's mouth.
How about that? Wow.
She said going in their mouth and she's not in it.
All right, guys.
That's what she'll do.
All right, guys. It's over.
And plus, there's only 2-3% joke writers. The rest all thieves.
All right. And on that we are out. Great show today. Goodness gracious. Maria Sanchez, thank you for being the co-host. How can people stay in touch?
People can get in contact with me 8ish, 9ish every day. IG Live, Ratchet Roundtable.
Ratchet Roundtable. And that is that's your IG?
Yeah, on IG.
And
my IG is LOL Maria Sanchez.
There we go. All right. Coco Fresh, the Fresh Tarot. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Coco Fresh Comedy and Tarot on Instagram. Hit me up. Message me if you want to get a reading, and also on TikTok, the Fresh Tarot.
Love it. And she rocks with us on Fridays, man. She might give you a reading if you pop in on the right Friday.
Yeah, come in, ask your questions. Also, I write jokes.
Are they still
and she write jokes, but you can't use them or she'll kill you. All right. One act drama, man. Let me take this Rodney Perry off your forehead. Hold on.
I know, right?
Move your damn head out the way.
Girl, you got Rodney Perry on your forehead.
Yeah, you don't want that. Anyway, my wife likes it. Anyway, thank you for popping in, man.
I can't unsee that.
It's very difficult. How do we stay in touch?
One act drama and share my stuff, man. Y'all be in my DM and in the comments. I'm like, you so funny. You need to be bigger. I'll be bigger when you make me bigger. Share my stuff.
I shared some of yours yesterday. You was walking around with the little cute
Yeah, you was looking pretty. I saw you.
Yeah, good
but
stuff.
Share my stuff. Share my reels. Don't share the cute stuff.
Hey, tomorrow, a full conversation, women in comedy. You three ladies are absolutely welcome to come back and rock with us, man. Tomorrow, women in comedy, the whole entire show. I'm not letting any men in.
That's good.
Okay.
No men in except me, and I might even wear my tight drawers, so I'll be.
I'm gonna be here tomorrow to keep women honest, because we not honest.
What if I shave my mustache and identify as Clarence?
Please don't shave your mustache.
Okay.
Look, Juana, man. No.
Well, I might let you in anyway because I'm the type of guy. All right, Hollywood Hop, how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm just sitting there watching this.
How many you a weekend, 7 days, 9 days? How many days married you are?
They were a weekend what? Now you got me looking stupid.
You definitely looking stupid. And I'm starting not to believe you married because I ain't never seen the lady in the background. What's she at?
You saw her, remember?
Oh, I did see that one that she was naked and y'all was in the hole. I forgot that.
Whoa, that okay.
I didn't look though. I turned my head like that.
Okay, that's
a
right.
Week. We're 17 days in.
17 days in. How do we stay in touch with Top Good?
Hollywood Hop _06 on Instagram. Charles L. Hopgood on Facebook. Rodney, did you see that? Have you been watching the news feed?
You want to start another conversation?
This is a good one though.
Go ahead.
The brat's pregnant.
Oh wow!
How'd that happen?
Brat is pregnant.
Yes.
She said she was gonna carry the baby too. She did say that.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, I'll get the brat.
I quit.
You next, Maria Sanchez. You going down next.
I renounced the dildo. I quit.
Renounced.
Too much. The brat made me gay.
Maria, you still got gay glitter on you. Relax.
I quit.
No, I'm happy for it.
Maria has slowly got more gay throughout the program today. This has been great. All right. RC Moose, how do we stay in touch, bro?
RC Moose on everything: Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I'm excited for tomorrow, man.
This is crazy. The brat got a baby.
She's still talking.
She's mad.
Come on.
All right, and finally, tomorrow's gonna be great, Musa. How do we stay in touch?
Watch it too.
RC Musa, how do we stay in touch?
Oh, I said it already. Oh, RC Musa on everything, man. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Hey, where can we send questions that we want to ask the ladies tomorrow?
You can email Rodney@RodneyPerry.com. Is that the picture?
Yeah,
Get out of here. I'm
years old
tomorrow.
I'm calling Oprah and Brittany Griner, man. This is not right.
Brittany Griner? Wait a minute. Why you gonna call Oprah?
Knock it off.
She gotta facilitate the conversation.
Knock it off.
Don't disrespect Stedman like that.
No.
Don't disrespect
Stedman.
that.
When the last time you seen Stedman?
Stedman, the most faithful black man on earth right now.
What we're not going to do is get into another conversation.
Y'all know daggone well Grace and Oprah.
Never cheated.
Man.
Maria Sanchez. Well said. All right. Uncle Jeff. Real quick. How do we stay in touch, bro?
I ain't had nothing to do with that, Oprah. Call me.
Yeah, me neither. I would never, Oprah, I would never disrespect Mr. and Mrs. Winfrey. Now, you can find me. Power357radio.com. I just got my shows picked up. Giraffe Balls and the First Church of Holy Shit.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yes. Every Sunday, somebody fucked up and told me God was everywhere. So I pray from right here. Saves me 10%. Never miss a game. Another way I look at it is I save 10% on my soul insurance by switching to Don't Go. Come in here and we can talk about the creator for real. At GB Funny Style is the Instagram and the Twitter. And I'm just delighted to pop in here.
What's your Facebook?
But Facebook just Jeff Brown, comedian. But I was delighted for you to have me come in here. You threw the balance off with these other niggers. I was in here with the ladies, and I really liked it.
He put the girl behind it.
Always
really
Hollywood. It's our word. Take it back. I love coming in. I come into a room.
He said,
Thank you, Jeff
Hello,
Brown.
niggers.
Thank you, Jeff Brown.
Yes.
Thank you, all my
I love
friends.
you, niggers. I love you.
This is Rodney Perry. This is out of control today. I lost control of this show 45 minutes ago.
We love you, Rodney.
Hey, man, what a show.
I love you, Rodney. You're one of the greats.
I got to see Corey Holcomb. Damn it.
Peace, Rodney.
Get ready for America's #1 funny man. What? Hey! Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, from LA to New York, Chicago,